I'd like to bring a special friend up to the stage that we've never met. So, Jason Pollock, are you here? I am. Okay. Are you? Do you have cold feet, or are you willing to come up? Okay. I just want to give you. Are you willing to come up here? I'd love you to. He didn't ask to come up. I'll tell you why I'm pulling him up.
Neither did I.
Come on up, Jason Pollock, and I'll explain. Hello. Nice to meet you. Jason, this is Rob. Yeah, sit there. So you guys remember my neighbor Beth Bootson, the eucalyptus tree lady, the tumor lady. Wonderful ray of light in my life at this raw time. She texted me today and said, "There's this guy. He heard, but like he's a friend of my neighbor's. He didn't know they were my neighbors. He and his mom listened to the show all the time together, and then he heard my neighbor, his friends on." The podcast. Am I getting that right? Is that about the size?
I'm kind of confused. No, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. It is a little confusing, but suffice it to say, you texted Beth and Dan at one point and said, "Holy shit! I just heard you on my favorite podcast that I listened to with my mom." So the thing is,
what is that podcast?
Harmontown.
Don't Schraub the guy.
Could be Daily Grindhouse.
You guys just saw live Schraubing. That's
So Beth texted me. This wasn't Jason's idea, but Beth texted me and said, like, the thing is that Jason's mom is very sick right now, and they listen to the podcast every week together. So she's very likely listening now, and or now being whenever she listens to it. I'm not going to assume she subscribes, but that you guys
only $5, lady.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
That you guys listen to it all the time together, and she's sick right now. Where is she right now?
Salem, Oregon.
And that's where you're from?
I grew up in Montana, and she was there too. And then parents got divorced, and she went to Portland, and now it's in Salem.
And you're going to visit her regularly, and it's like she's sick. I don't even know the details. Do you want to talk about them?
Yeah, just autoimmune stuff, which kind of leads to a whole cascade of issues. So.
And how and you guys like since she's become sick have been listening to the podcast as a
yeah. So I actually saw the movie first. That's how I got in the podcast, and then sent it to her, not knowing if she'd not you don't send Harmontown to your mom. I think it's normal.
Yeah. Why would anyone's mom like me, and why would anyone have this relationship with their mom?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, when you're sick, it kind of forces you to just be more raw and honest about shit. And I felt that in the movie and podcast and sent it to her. And then she flipped out, loved it. It's just become like a fun thing to talk about and share. So,
what's her name?
Renee.
Renee.
Yeah.
Hello, Renee.
Hello, Renee.
Hello, Renee.
So was your relationship with your mom... Are you just one of these people that I can't relate to at all, that just had always a unconditional, nice, healthy partnership with your mom the whole time? Or has the sickness transformed it, as you might have implied a second ago? Or
I wouldn't say it wasn't all rosy and perfect that way, but I think she was always a good, loving mom, trying to love and fucking up and doing it good, and no crazy distance or anything like that. But yeah, just getting sick has definitely
everything all of a sudden is
yeah, and just more honest conversations and more conversations. And
who is it? What is it? Me?
It's probably you. Is there shame in autoimmune diseases? Because I always hear people with them, they say I have an autoimmune disease. They never specify what it is. So is there confusion, or is there overlap, or what's the deal with that? Is it just that they're all obscure and it doesn't bear mentioning?
Yeah, I feel there is kind of like a stigma of it doesn't seem to get as much sympathy as like a cancer or something that's
right.
And I don't know why. I don't know why that is.
A friend of mine has lupus, so that's an autoimmune disease, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's different than that. There's many kinds of autoimmune disorders and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
There is.
So what is that like? Your white blood cells are just going away, or what is
she? I asked her to text me today, like a list of everything.
So
and
she's
it was 7 deep. So.
Hospitalized right now?
She's not hospitalized right now. Like 2 years ago, she was in critical care and didn't know if she'd kind of come back online. But yeah, just it's no energy. If anything, she gets a cold or anything bumps her immune system, like her reaction to it's really, really bad and severe. It takes a lot longer to recover. Just no energy.
Who is it that you talk to that tells you, like you're talking to doctors, she's talking to doctors, and what it's all so shrouded in like vagaries. Like, are they always scratching their head and like?
Yeah, it was. There were years where, because when you talk to anybody, I feel like one of the first questions you ask is, "How are you?" And it was like a year ago. I think I just told her, like, I don't want to ask that anymore, which you feel so guilty, right? Like, especially to your parent. But yeah, just it was like every time, like, well, they think it's this, and now it might be this, and it's all kind of interconnected. So, for several years now, just it's like every time we talk, there's kind of a new idea, like a new hope, new problem. It always just seems kind of.
So they're just kind of chasing the symptoms of what's going on because the immunity is low.
Yeah,
and but they can't get to the bottom of the original cause.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Because for me, it's like I have this wall in front of me. I'm more comfortable saying things into a microphone and a podcast in front of strangers. Like, I have no relationship with my family, and when one of them gets sick, everything's gonna go lateral. I have no idea how. Erin spent our marriage warning me about that. She lost her mom at 17, and she's like, she wasn't being mean about it. She's just like, you have no idea how fucked you are. Like you have no like method of dealing with this stuff, and it's gonna hit you like you're not dealing with it. Call your fucking dad at his birthday. She wasn't mean about it. She was trying to help me. Like for me, it's like it's ironically easier to talk into a microphone to strangers than it is to talk to people. And I was wondering, is there anything, knowing that your mom is listening to her favorite podcast,
what is your mom's favorite podcast?
This is her favorite one she's not subscribed to.
Okay.
It's number one.
Right.
Is there anything that is easier to say when you're not standing next to her? Sharing this channel? I don't know. I thought that would
no.
Mom, there's $400,000 worth of Nazi Deutschmarks and the floorboards in the pied-à-terre.
Renee, if you're listening, what we're going to do, just to make, to send our blessings and stuff, we're going to fill Doug's duffel bag up with gifts. We're going to mail them to Salem, Oregon.
Yep.
Well, here's what I thought we really could do, because there should be an upside.
We're going to fill them up with Toblerone chocolates.
The downside with these, the medical industry, when they can't figure out what pill to prescribe and what to diagnose it as and what's going on and what to radiate and all this stuff, the downside is, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on and when do I know and all this stuff. The upside should be that uncertainty can be our friend, because within that uncertainty we can make things possible. Not to be corny, but if we just as egomaniacs who love our own podcast and who admire this person for listening to a podcast her son listens to, we all want to be proven right. We all want to be proven that our podcast has power and that we're good people. And whether it comes to anything or not, I just want to ritualistically, for one moment, Renee, close your eyes. Open the force fields, for 1 second, while the bad things aren't looking, they're napping. Open up wide, and we're gonna flood your system with good energy. Everybody right now, within the sound of my voice, Duncan Trussell couldn't be here. He'd do this better. Everybody beam, all of your fucking shitty ego-driven feelings of pride and ego and stuff, and thrust them out into space where they turn into laser beams and shoot across the sky to Renee. Because when you love yourself and want yourself to be right and want your favorite band to be the best band, all that stuff is good energy. All you have to do is just send it to somebody who needs it right now more than anybody. And so that's what I'm doing. My beam is stronger than everyone's. Renee, we are all light.
I'm so tempted to put a rap beat on and see how you deal with this.
Well, we'll do that. We'll do that in a second. But Renee,
please don't fuck Renee in a rap right now.
I want you to recognize that, yes, everyone's a beam of light, so you would think it was all kind of cohesive, but there is one strong stripe of light that represents, of course, me and my special light.
Are you claiming stronger light beams right now?
I'm kind of, when in Gremlins, you need like a bad guy, Like, oh, there's Stripe, He's got a mohawk.
Right.
Renee knows what I'm talking about.
He was called Stripe because of the mohawk?
Well, he wasn't called Stripe because the word sounded neat.
Okay. I never connected that.
Didn't Stripe also have stripes kind of on him too? Wasn't he kind of stripy?
He would have diagonal, like he was like in jail, like the Hamburglar.
No, you fucking dimwits. He had a fucking stripe. I fucking hate all of you.
Why?
You're pieces of shit, and you didn't pay attention to Gremlins. Renee, you're feeling your immune system is responding positively. Oh, I told this lady to lower her defenses, and you just made me send toxins into the fucking... You assholes. Now she has gremlin hatred in her body.
Very sorry. I just was asking a question.
Anyways, God bless you, Renee. Thank you so much for having a open-minded relationship with your son, where you share in the same things. And I'm so sorry that things are going bad for you. And like, we're all right now in Los Angeles because, believe me, we have nothing better to do with our spirits. We're sending them all to you, and they're going in to the middle of your forehead, where there is a little tiny dent that you can't see, and it's going through your pineal gland to the base of your skull, where there's a stem that has existed since you were a flower, and it's going down and radiating throughout all of your body, and it's saving you because nobody else wants that to happen except for you and us. And like, no one's paid any attention to it until now, and you're not alone. And we're doing it. We did it. If it's mysterious, then it's
Renee,
solved.
right now, I'm sending you a better beam than Dan is sending right now.
No,
he's talking too much. I'm really concentrating on my beam, and you're getting.
I will admit, Renee,
that feeling you're getting right now of complete pleasure and detachment and like spiritual freedom. That's my beam.
Well, I'm not going to be a dick in Renee's unconscious. I will admit, Renee, Jeff's right. I kind of fucked up my. So I accept that, but that should be more of an example of how healing my energies are. So, in a way, they're better than Jeff's, like because they're more acquiescent, and that's the thing, is like, the nature has a way and a healing way, and my healing way is better than Jeff's, but because it's not competitive. All right, you're healed up. Put your shields back up, Renee. Put them up against the assholes and the bureaucrats and the licensed serial killers with support systems that call themselves doctors. You have been cured purely by us. Send us all your checks from now on.
Just make your checks payable, too.
We are now tax exempt.
Yes.
No.
Harmontown shield lowerers.
Kidding about. There's good doctors. Everyone's fine. I was just kidding. I'm just being a petty asshole. When I get sick, I'll love them. They scare me. Right
Dan,
now.
Would you take? Because you seem very affected, and I'm not joking about this. Like you, there's a guy, Jason here. Jason, right? Likes the show. Came on the show because you know that his mother is sick, and you are clearly. If not just impressed, almost envious of the relationship, the connection that he has with his parents, as you probably, as we all ought to be, because it's great. Would this ever make you more likely to call your mother and father once in a while, like to create that thing?
Look, I'm not the problem in that relationship.
Dan, I'm going to do something right now. Lower your force fields.
No.
Lower your force fields.
No.
I'm going to send you a beam.
No, my force fields are amazing, and. No, I'm not. No.
Call your mom and dad.
My mother has my number. She has my number. She can call me whenever she wants.
But if she did, would you pick up the phone?
She doesn't. And she says, except to tweet me and say, it'd be nice to hear from you once in a while. Text me, you ape. It's a cold family.
Yes, that did not go the way I thought it was going to go. I thought we were going to have a real slam dunk moment there.
This is yes. So obviously, there's no subtext here. Yes, of course, I want Renee and Jason to be rewarded for doing it right. Of course, I do. I want everybody that has. I want. Well, this is my family. I want everything that I do, every project I work on, everything. There's nothing unhealthy about that. My therapist said so. You don't have to love the people that you were born, next to. It's like that would be dumb logic. Hitler's dad.
He was supposed to be super cool.
Yeah, you're right. It was Hitler's son.
Yeah.
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whatever. Who cares? It's coincidence. It's nice when people get along with their family.
Yeah.
I feel like you're wearing the oven mitt of detachment right now, Dan.
It works.
We got a guy just like a bag up here. I love it.
I know, it's nice. Well, Jason,
it's kind of comforting to have a duffel bag on stage.
Can I ask about is Dad in the picture?
Yeah, my dad's still in Montana. Him and I get along great. That didn't happen until like 25. They're divorced. Yeah, they're divorced.
I now approve of that a lot. I mean, just because I don't want to seem like a bad person, I got divorced. So now I'm telling everyone to get divorced.
I was divorced too.
Did they?
You were divorced? Really? How long were you married?
Just over 8 months.
Wait, you just got divorced after 8 months?
Doug Duffelbag for the listeners.
You pussy! I went 11.
Again, you win.
Dr. High Road.